Hey everybody, don't mind me. I'm in my son's room today. I just had a um I want to review the company that I was working for called Teleperformance. For all my people who are trying to work at home. Okay. One, Teleperformance does have great pay. They pay good. My thing that I don't like about the pay is that it's supposed to be bi-weekly, but you only get paid twice a month, which is the 7th and the 22nd. Okay, cool. They don't participate in daily pay, in case anybody was wondering. They have you set up early deposit, well, direct deposit, but I've never gotten an early direct deposit. I always got paid the day of. Okay, so I'm not gonna release about where I was working at, but I was working for a company through Teleperformance, and hush, wait a minute. The trainers, like the training was, well, when I did my interview, Teleperformance told me that the training was gonna be 9 weeks. When I got in my training class, they said it was gonna be 12 weeks. We started training November 3rd. They're telling us that our training is ending this week, which is the week of Christmas. Okay, so throughout my training I had a trainer that was more focused on talking about McRibs coming back and just everything other than what we were trying to learn. And then they would just throw us modules and pretty much think that the modules are going to show us what to do and how to navigate. They were not interactive modules. They were modules like bookwork, like read, right? And so around the time they do call phases in training, they do phase 1, phase 2. Phase 1 I've never been able to do because the system, like our systems, majority of my class, our system wasn't working, so only certain amount of people got to do phase 1. Okay, during phase 2 calls, keep in mind we were only supposed to do 2 weeks of calls. We did way more than 2 weeks of calls, but during phase 2 they were expecting people who didn't even do phase 1 calls to be able to do phase 2. You get what I'm saying? And then one part that we were supposed to been learn, they tried to teach it to us for an hour and then throw us on the phones and was expecting us to be able to navigate the system. No, that wasn't gonna work for me because first and foremost, you just taught it to me. Yeah, it's just fresh in my head, but you pretty much pulled up a slideshow, ran through it, read off each slide what it said, and then told us to go ahead and start taking calls on it. Like, wait a minute, are you gonna show us like how to get through the system, or like are you gonna like show us how to navigate what we're supposed to be putting under what? You ain't giving us none of that. And then some of my trainers, they had picks, they had favoritism to certain people. Like, I can ask a question because it was multiple times I was telling them like, okay, well, my system is not doing this, my system not doing that, and I literally had to wait 5, 6, and 7 hours before somebody even tried to help me. But they didn't help everybody else who asked questions behind me. And I'm a person, if I need help, I'm gonna constantly keep bothering you because I need help. Help me. Didn't get none of that. And so I just started reaching out to my coworkers like, okay, well, wait a minute. Like, did you get help? Because me, you, her, we all had the same issue. None of us got no help on nothing that we needed help on. You get what I'm saying? And all of us feel the same way. If you're giving us modules, telling us to go ahead and go through the modules, and we're trying to read and concentrate, and you and your other 3, 4 favorite people up there having a conversation about stuff that's irrelevant to what we're even learning, like, how are we gonna, can anybody concentrate when you got on headsets and you're trying to read something and it's like 4 and 5 different people in your ear talking about different things? It's impossible. Even if, and some of the modules, like, they were video based modules. You get what I'm saying? So I'm trying to listen to my video. I can't mute them, but I can't hear my video. And so by the time the questions come up at the end of my video, I can't answer them because I don't know what they said. And then when you say something about it, they say that you're being disruptive in class, that such and such and such. And then we had one trainer that was so nasty. I'm talking about straight nasty. It was a girl that kept complaining about stop complaining about her system, was acting up, which I could have vouched for her because mine wasn't working. I could have vouched for her because mine wasn't working. Okay, so the trainer gonna say that she didn't pay the girl because she couldn't prove that the girl's system wasn't working. Wait a minute, how you just gonna decide not to pay me because the system that y'all sent me ain't working? You get what I'm saying? Like, I was like, God, you know what? Today, my system not working. I done told these people like 17 times that my system not working. Not once did I get an answer. If they choose not to pay me, I would hate to be on the other end of that phone. I really would. Because my mouth is real, real nasty. Especially when it comes down to the well-being of me and my children and my husband and my family and my home. Like, I'm working for y'all to be able to continue to take care of my home alongside my husband. And we done tried working off just his income, which it works. He can man down the whole fort by himself. But me, I be wanting things I don't want him to pay for. You get what I'm saying? Like, yeah, it's cool to pay for my hair and my nails and get my toes done every now and then. But eventually I want to do it for myself. Because it's something that I want to do. I want you to take your money and spend it on something for yourself. Stop spending it on me all the time. You get, like, but anyway, that's besides the point. Teleperformance, like, if you want to work here, then make sure that you really keep your trainers on their P's and Q's, because honey, the discussions that they have, the way these trainers be snappy, I'm talking about real snappy. I understand as a trainer that it may be a lot on you. It may be stressful. It may be all of the above. But what you not gonna do is get snappy at me because I'm telling you that my thing ain't working. And then you gonna tell me that you're not gonna pay me? Yeah, right. Picture that with a Kodak with no film. You're gonna pay me. Period. Period. For every minute I sit on this computer, you're going to pay me. Now, however long it take y'all to get to the point of where y'all need to help me, I mean, it is what it is. And then they get so now, they'll just send you a help desk number. They call it help desk. Then the help desk will tell you to talk to your trainer because you need a code from your trainer. The trainer will tell you to tell the help desk that they don't have a code to give to you because they don't know what they don't know what code to even give. And then you'll tell the help desk that, and then the help desk got I'm talking about you on the phone with the headset on this side, relaying messages back and forth. And it's, y'all, my life was so much more peaceful before this job. And like I said, it is good pay. The job that I was working at, like the training pay was $11 an hour. And I'm going to get started on the schedule next. $11 an hour. So like, yeah, my checks, 2-week time frame, you could pretty much get my checks. Another thing is the schedule. The scheduling, like your training hours change. Me, I have a 7-year-old that is in virtual school, school because of the COVID and everything. So my schedule, I have to wake up 7:30 in the morning to get him ready so he can get ready to get online to do his classes because his classes start at 7:45. Okay, cool. I lay down and I try to take me a nap. By that time, by 9 o'clock, my other 2 children are up. My 3-year-old and my 1-year-old are up. So now I got to get up, make sure they're good. They brush their teeth, wash their face, eat their breakfast, all that good stuff. Okay. Then, depending on what day or what week your training is, they got you at training at 11 o'clock in the morning. And then you don't get off until 9, 10, 11 o'clock at night. Your whole day is y'all, for Thanksgiving, I was so stressed out. They had me working up until the day before Thanksgiving, which means all of my food, my husband had to cook everything. Like, all of my food that I was cooking had to get done on the day of, and it was late. Like, it was late by the time the food got done. And I was so aggravated. And then like the schedules, like sometimes the schedule's like 4 o'clock. Okay, my son is virtual school, like I told you. He don't get out of class until 1:30, 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock, I leave the house to try to get the things that I need to get done. 4 o'clock, I got to be back home. Keep in mind, from my house to the city is a whole 35, 40-minute ride anyway. So now I got like 40 minutes in between my son getting out of school and me getting done what I need to get done before I try to race back here and get back to work. And then we don't get off until 12:30. Then I have to go to sleep at 12:30, 1 o'clock. Get right back up I'm pregnant. Y'all, that is so stressful. And then they'll like the schedules just switch. Like every day during training, I literally have to ask, okay, so what time do I need to be here tomorrow? Like, and then when you get your schedules at the end of training, it don't matter what shift you picked. If you pick first shift, you're not going to get it. They're going to pick your shift for you and give it to you and expect you to be able to work it. First and foremost, if I'm telling you that I need first shift and you give me third, I quit. I'm not coming back to work. Because of the fact, I gave you the shift that was going to work for me and my family. And if you can't give me that, there's no need for me to even be here. Like, I just don't like the fact that they have picks and you know, they with their y'all can tell the frustration, right? I ain't mean to talk this long, y'all, but my view with Teleperformance, you know, with that particular company they had me working with, it was not for me at all. My head, y'all, if y'all work for Teleperformance, just be mindful of what company you go to. And if you see any red flags, please do something other than that. Because I cannot do it. I cannot do it. But that's it. If y'all got any comments or anything that y'all want to say, don't forget to comment down below. Y'all have a good day. I'm about to take me a nap because my head is swimming. Okay? Y'all be blessed.